From our water supply to crops, a severe drought is taking a toll everywhere, especially when it comes to wild animals. Mothers are actually abandoning their babies because they can't feed them and they can't get them water.
Well, you know, some of those animals are actually popping up in people's backyards, and vets say that's more common than ever. Anayeli Ruiz spoke to one woman who had an unexpected visitor.
Ashley Rice's son was out playing when he and his friend found this little guy under a tree. They left him alone hoping the mother would get it, but she never came.
This terrible noise, it was just an agony, and I didn't know what it was. It kind of looked like a puppy is what it looked like. We get in the car and rush to the vet because I think this thing is dying, and when we get there, they're like, oh, it's a baby squirrel.
The veterinarians told Ashley this is becoming more and more common. Animals are abandoning their young because of lack of food.
So that broke my heart because I just can't imagine leaving, no matter what you are, having to leave your baby. So they said the drought's definitely a problem.
Moms and dads don't have anything to eat to feed their babies. They're more likely to remove them from the nest or abandon the nest. And I would say, yes, we're definitely seeing quite a bit more of that.
The vets at A to Z Veterinarian are seeing more and more newborn animals being brought into their clinics. They say anything from possums, raccoons, and birds are ending up near people's homes. And this year, because of the drought, they've seen an increase of 75% more animals.
No water, no food for them to eat, so they're trying to just, in my opinion, migrate to find something, and they're not having much more success.
So what can you do if you find a wild animal in your backyard?
I recommend that a lot of people think finding these little babies, whether it's a bobcat baby or a baby squirrel, think it's great, and I commend anybody that tries to save them. However, they do not make good pets, and I recommend finding a wildlife rehabilitator who can adequately provide the correct nutrition and rehabilitate them to release them.
Former Midland vet employee is taking care of the baby squirrel and is also trying to help it survive. Now, the vets also told us that if you want to help these animals, you could put out some water and seeds to help with food. This will help some of the squirrels and the birds. In the studio, Anayeli Ruiz, News West 9.